Hello. I'm live. I'm just saying this for the replay crew because I don't think anybody's here yet. Oh, gotta mute this. That was just in time. um, okay. So Spaghetti Nona was here. Hey Nona, glad you came. I don't know anybody else that's here right now because nobody's saying anything in chat. So, but there's only two of you, so we're all good. I'm going to really quickly, while I'm waiting for others to come in, I'm going to partake of somewhat legal substances. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Yay, got it. Okay, Mel is supposed to be coming. I don't really know where she's at, so she probably got caught up on something. Hello, Jacob, Guppy man. How are you? How are those gups doing? I have some really pretty guppies in my 28 coffee table tank. They're the Cobra Koi snakeskin guppies. They're really cool. I actually had sold what I thought was my whole colony, and then when I went back to check the check the tank, luckily my daughter had been not so great at catching them all because there was quite a few in there left still after I thought I'd sold the whole colony. So, and those are your favorites? Oh, you have to go on. You have to go on my channel and look up the Plex and Poseidon video, because Plex, the guppy I had in there, he's part Endler. That's what I was using to create my own line. So hey, Aquafunk, hello, hello. Okay, somebody's messaging me. Let's see who this is. Oh, she's coming. It's Mel. She's coming. She's coming. Yay! So yeah, he was beautiful, wasn't he? I was doing so great, and like they were having so many babies that were just like him, and like I was doing well. I was like, oh god, this is gonna be so easy. And then just one day he disappeared. He's just like gone. Like what the fuck? What the hell was that about? That's ridiculous. But yeah, and the Poseidon, the Leartail, I got rid of him shortly after, but he seems to have persisted because in a lot of the guppies that I've got, now that Plex is gone, I've decided I'm not dealing with the guppies no more. I'm just going to sell what I've got and, and just work on my other projects. But I'm not kidding you. I even had a female with a long, flowy tail that had Plex's coloring. So, yeah, he went out for smokes. Yeah. Anyway, so but yeah, he was beautiful. And like I'm not a big guppy person, so when I found out when I realized Plex was gone, I didn't have any desire to finish it. And the main reason why I got into guppies is because I like manipulating genetics, and wasn't because of guppies being so prolific, I was able to see the results of my experiments quicker. So yeah. Lurking and working, go funk, go funk. Went for a gallon of milk, says Jacob. Mel says he went out for smokes and he never came back. That's so funny because my daughter one time said to somebody, he was like something about his not having a dad, and Anita was like, oh, did he go out for smokes and never come back? And I was like, oh my god, she is such her mom's kid. Hey Henry, nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to calm my shit real quick. So, oh shit, I forgot to send Mel the link. Okay, you guys are gonna have to hold on for a minute. Okay, let me do it the right way. Okay, we are going to invite Mel real quick because she needs to come and see us. There you go, Mel. We got you. Don't talk to me. Just come on. No, Jingo, really? I don't know if you guys can see this. That's my dog. That's how he's laying here on me. So, rolling up right now. Let's do this, Jacob. Went for a gallon of milk. Anyway, but yeah, he was a gorgeous guy, and I just kind of lost my will to even deal with guppies once he was gone. But I had already had a group of the Cobra Koi snakeskin guppies that I got from Miss Mel. And they're really pretty guppies. They're gorgeous. And I don't have a problem with them or anything. So they actually do pretty well in the 28 gallon on the table because they put a lot of activity and a lot of color in the tank. But I just I call them the herpes of the, of the fish world. They never have I ever seen pingu guppies? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'll have to look them up. Give me a minute. Let me do what I'm doing real quick, and then I will look them up. So, but yeah, whenever he was gone, he was so magnificent. He had purple and yellow and blue in his tail. He was just magnificent. And I'd never seen anything like him. So I was just when I saw him, I was actually with Mel at one of her LFS at one of her fish stores, and she saw him, and he was just in a mutt guppy tank because he was a mix of Endler and a mutt guppy. He wasn't anything like he wasn't a specific line or anything. But I saw him, and I was like, no, we got to have that one. We got to have that one. So, Henry wants to know if we got any news this week about this evil landlord. Hold on, Henry. We don't have good news, but I've moved. I know it. Okay. So I got at the office closing time yesterday. I think Mel's here. Here we go. Here we go. At closing time on Friday. Okay. Yeah. Uh-oh. Mel, I think you're echoing through.
Did I make it stop?
Yeah, that did.
Okay.
But on closing time on Friday of the office closing time, I got an email from the manager stating that they're going to come in and going to spray for pests. Like the fact that I told them before they cannot spray in here because they will kill my fish, but they're not listening. And so I sent them an email saying, do not enter my apartment. You do not have permission. Do not do that. I said, what are you going to do? Are you just going to come in here and spray anyway and kill all my animals? I was like, what do you expect me to do with that? I was like, I already have it in line to get this stuff done, and you're just pushing it. I said, what you're going to do? I said, you're going to come in, you're going to kill all my animals. I said, and then you're going to charge me and make me pay for it. And when I can't pay for it, you're going to kick me out. So what you're basically doing is trying to find a way to get me the fuck out of here. I said, so I hope you feel good about yourself. I hope you can sleep well at night. And of course, it was closing time, so she never messaged me back. But I emailed my lawyer. I'm not happy with it. I'm not okay with it. If I will be here Tuesday, and they will not. I'm not. They're not coming in unless they have the cops come. I'm not coming. They're not coming in.
Well, most bug people know not to spray near tanks. I've had them come in and spray it in my place before.
Yeah, they're using a company that told me they couldn't even come in to spray, or they couldn't even come in to do any of it because they had to spray, and it wouldn't do any good to not spray. That's this company they're using, and I was like,
anyway. Well, haven't we had them come in and spray, and we had to leave, and we had tanks, and they were fine?
Yeah, exactly. It goes into
No, we've always been here. No, we've always been here, but they've sprayed before near the baseboards or whatever. Like they said, we had to leave, but we didn't.
The ones where you have to leave the house for 4 hours or whatever, then you have to take your animals with you. Those go all over. They're like bombing and spraying. It's not just spraying at the baseboards or whatever. This is like fumigating the whole apartment, and they can't do that.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, so yeah, Jacob says he doesn't spray cologne or anything. Don't spray anything but vinegar and water in his place. Yeah, I get that totally. I mean, I'm not that.
I don't even like to light candles for long periods of time.
Yeah. But this dog. I don't know if you can see him or not. He's just like laying across me. I can't move.
Yeah. He's your anchor.
He is, whether I want to be anchored or not. So he's just a big old baby. It's so funny because then will be playing with him, she'll get him all hyped up where he's fighting real hard and stuff, and uh getting rough because that's what they're doing. And then all I have to do is I put my hand
Right.
on him like, oh, be calm, and he'll stop immediately and start licking me and just like calm down immediately. And it's so funny because I see the look on people's face when they're like, how do you get him when he's so wound up like that? How do you get him to be calm again? I said, I taught him that from the time I had him. You get him a little wound up for a minute, then you calm him, and then give him the command to calm, and then you get him a little more wound up, and then you calm him. You just keep doing that to where it doesn't matter how wound up you get him, he'll calm when you tell him to calm. So, but he's a good boy. He does a really good job with it. So, yeah, I think basically fogging Jacob. I'm not really sure, honestly. I talked to so many of the pest control people. But the thing that made me mad is she insisted on coming in last Monday, and what would you put it? How'd she put it? Document my progress, or whatever it was. And I was like, so exactly what do you consider progress here? I was like, I said I've been doing all this. I said you guys aren't telling me what will satisfy you or nothing. And she's like, well, I'll have to tell him. And I was like, so I said, just to let you know up front, I'm done getting rid of tanks. I'm done getting rid of fish. I'm keeping what else I have. And if you guys would honor the ESA letter like you're supposed to by law, we wouldn't be having this conversation. And I said, so you can document all you want to and come in all you want to, but nothing else is getting done until you allow them to come in and deep clean and fumigate the way they're supposed to with tanks. Nothing can get done until you guys, honor my ESA letter. And I said, I'm not getting rid of any more tanks. I'm not doing it.
But it's like you already have the things that they want to do set up your own way, but they want to do it another way to charge you, is what's going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, well, what it is, I got through DHS. They're helping me since I'm low income. They're helping me with a deep cleaning, and because of the way the apartment got and everything. And they're going to come in and have somebody fumigate, but in a way that's safe for my tanks. But they have to go through the whole bureaucracy, red tape crap. So it's taking a little longer. And so Monday she said something about, well, we might have to come in and send somebody to come in here and clean it for you. I said, no. You don't get to send somebody up in here and mess with my shit without my permission. No. And then charge me for it? No, you are not violating me in that way. No. So this time, instead of that, she goes and gets, because I have to let them in for pest control. But they're just going to charge me. And I'm like, that's stupid. Why don't you just wait a few more days, let them get through the red tape crap, and then it'll be done for free? Because they are trying to find a way to kick me out, is what it is. They don't care this crap about how she's trying to help me and stuff like that. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Yeah,
She does not care. She does not want to help me. She wants to help me right the fuck out the door so they can upcharge the rent, So
yeah.
it's just like, it's gross. Just that whole duplicitous, two-faced crap.
All this just happened today. You haven't
No,
heard.
her coming in was Monday, and then yesterday is when I got the notification that they're going to come in with pest control. Because also last time she was here on Monday, she wanted to go in my room. I was like, no. I was like, I've been violated enough. You are not going in my private bedroom. I was
Yeah.
like, no. She's like, oh, that's
Well,
fine.
whatever happened with the lawyer saying they accepted the rent or whatever from
Yeah,
you?
well, I don't know. I email her and
Yeah.
I'm not getting much of a response now, so I'm kind of like worried. So
Well, she's probably just
yeah, I know
super
she's
busy.
busy. That's
Sometimes,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
it took a long time with my lawyering stuff that I went through with the car wreck. It took like 6 months or something
yeah,
ridiculous.
it is. But it's just, I don't know if I can handle it for 6 fucking months. Oh my God, it's just so stressful. Like all you can think about is, am I going to walk back in my door tonight, or is it going to be locked when I try to go in? You know what I
I
mean?
mean, well, I
Exactly,
mean,
Jacob. They're deliberately messing with my time.
yeah, I mean, luckily you don't have to be gone from the place for that long periods of time. So you don't have to worry about that as much as far
Oh,
as
I'm
like
not
getting locked
leaving.
out.
I'm not leaving. If they
Yeah.
try to bring that pest control in, I'm going to tell them you will literally have to get the police and physically move me out of the way. You are not bringing those chemicals in here and killing my fish. You're not doing it. I fucking told her. I sent her an email. She is not permitted to enter my apartment. I don't care if she gives notice. The pet, she cannot come in, kill my fucking pets, and then try to charge me for it. Oh, hell no. No. Like, sorry, I got a little workshop. That pisses me off. You know what I mean? That she thinks it's okay to come in here and threaten to kill my animals just because they're just fish and then tell me that I have to pay for it too. How fucked up is that?
Yeah.
Anyway, so Jacob, I've got most everything through email, so but I have for the 2 years ago I gave them a letter stating about my tanks. They have been in my apartment and seen through my back door, and they've seen all my tanks many times over the last 2 years. So it's
Yeah,
not.
didn't you used to have like you used to say to me, you said when the packages don't get to your door whenever you've like ordered fish, like she'd ask if
Like,
they
oh,
were
is this
fish
more
or
fish? Is
something.
this more fish? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
what kind of fish is that?
yeah.
I mean, yeah, she asked me. And also, whenever I was doing the cleanup after that whole health issue that caused it to get bad, I was
Right,
cleaning up and stuff. She would offer to put a garbage dumpster right out here at the end of the sidewalk, so I wouldn't have to go all the way around the edge of the complex to put the trash in the dumpster. And she did that
right.
on 3 different occasions. So
All of a sudden it's a problem type thing.
yeah, that's what I told her. I said, if you don't piss me off, I said, you guys have seen it. This. You've seen it, you've known it. I've never hidden it. And now all of a sudden you're acting like it's new information. Of course, she skated
Yeah.
way over that and went a totally different direction. I don't know, but she totally like deflected. So like it's just I'm tired of it. I've had enough people push me around. I've done nothing but sit and let people push me around all my fucking life. I'm not doing it anymore. When it comes to the safety of my kid and the roof over her head, you will have to bury me before I will let that happen. Like I'm not kidding. Don't push my buttons because when you do, no.
Well,
Don't
didn't
push.
they say that they'd help you find somewhere else to go?
Yeah, but I have to pay deposits and shit that I can't
Right,
afford. You know,
right,
they charged me almost $3,000 deposit to stay here. I had to borrow the money and stay and like I could. There was no way. I get $1,000 a month. You know, when am I going to come up with $3,000 to put on another apartment? And you know, these jackasses are going to tick me for every fucking thing they can, so that way they don't have to pay me any more money than they have to. So I'm not getting that $3,000 back. It's just like I don't know. It the best thing.
you're not in a great place
No,
for that. I mean, you're in the most like one of the more expensive cities.
yeah, I'm one of the ones with the highest homeless uh, issue. And then there's a
Yeah, they even
reason.
made documentaries on that shit. I was
Yeah,
watching it too.
yeah. That's the reason why there's a reason why there's so many people homeless around here. You know, because
Yeah,
housing is unaffordable. It's
yeah,
$1,550 for my 2 bedroom little tiny apartment.
yeah. Your two bedrooms
1,000
smaller than mine, and you're paying like
one thousand five
hundreds of
hundred and
dollars
fifty
more.
dollars. Yep. And it's just like it's a lot. Like I don't even know. Like the
Yeah,
thing is, I'm glad we moved up here. I'm glad we did. We had our reasons. You know what they are. Um,
right.
and I
Yeah,
wouldn't change that. But if I would have known, I'd have been more prepared. I would have tried to put some money back. I would have tried to do something to help mitigate this issue. I would have been more conscientious ahead of time of what I was walking into.
right,
So because I can't imagine not coming for all those reasons. I can't imagine not coming. Now I could imagine doing a little more research than what I did and finding a better place that's cheaper. But at the time, I didn't even think there was
right,
any hope of me even coming here. So,
right.
but anyway, sorry, I'm being all yeah.
It's all right.
Jacob said they're trying to push you out. This whole story and things I've heard in the last few weeks, I would threaten to sue them for harassment. Yeah, isn't that what you said, Mel? That I should get a lawyer for emotional distress because they're trying to take away
Yeah,
my emotional support.
yeah. I said you got a pretty good case for all that right now with what they're doing.
Yeah, it's nuts. Like it's just, and I told her that too. She was like, "I'm trying to help you." I was like, "Yeah, help me right out the fucking door." I was like, "You don't care about me." She's like, "Well, I've been going between the husband and you." I said, "That's because you don't have a choice but to be the go between because he's not willing to stick his coward face out here." is what I almost said to her about the coward face thing. I didn't. You thought I did though, didn't you? I was like, I almost said that. And I was like, no, better not say that. I thought first before I said it. And I was like, yeah. I said, of course you're the go between. Nobody can get a hold of him. Is what I said to her. And I was like, that's kind of your. I mean, you put yourself in that position. I said, but don't say you're helping me because you're not
Right.
helping me. So I don't know. It's just I don't know how people can sleep. That just makes me feel so gross thinking of coming into someone's home, no matter how shitty you may think they are, coming into their home and telling them all these things that makes them have hope that they're not going to be kicked down the streets, and then behind their back doing shit using that information so they'll get kicked out in the streets, even though they have a kid. You know what I mean? Saying like, fine, me,
Right.
fine, but do something. Like make sure my kid has a roof over her head. Don't, I can handle shit. Don't make my kid sleep in the streets. That's fucked up. So,
Right.
I've done it before, and I'm sure at some point I'll end up doing it again. But I don't want it to be just now. So I don't know. She's just it makes me feel gross to be that duplicitous, that two faced, and I don't know how anybody can get. How much do you have to get paid to be that gross? That's what I want to know. Like, what is your limit? Not your limit personally, but like, what is the general limit, that price tag that everybody has supposedly, that allows you to go home and feel disgusting and sleep on that gross feeling because you screwed somebody over? How much does it take to do that? You know, that's my question. I'm chasing people away. Mel, talk about something. Show your things or something.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I didn't.
Uh-oh. You didn't.
I
We.
pressed the
Oh,
button.
there you go. You didn't, and that's what we heard. You pressed the button again.
I know it's these stupid earbuds.
Jacob says, bro, I'm not leaving. I think it's funny that he calls me bro, but I'm glad you're not leaving, Jacob. But
Yeah, I didn't have the foresight to. My phone is almost to the point where I can use my camera.
well, I had a little foresight today, and I plugged up the phone that AT&T is trying to get me to pay for, but then they screwed me over, so I was like, no, I'm not paying you anything. So, and they won't take the phone back, so it's a break in my. Anyway, I use it with Wi-Fi. Anyway, I actually charged that ahead of time, and I went and got the phone holder arm thing off my dash and plug and connect or stuck it to my tank, and that's what's holding my phone right now. That's recording or that's doing the live stream. So yeah, but okay, Django,
Yeah,
my
I'm
leg is
about to
coming
be
out.
doing some riveting filter maintenance.
Well, they'll probably like that much more than they'll like me sitting here going. I might take another dab though here in a minute, because let me tell you something. I'm more interesting whenever I'm not level with the rest of the playing field.
Mm.
This dog, he turns into like dead weight. My leg has gone numb because he's laying on it. And he's just like, he doesn't care. He's just right here. So, anyway, so yeah, I don't remember what I was saying, but I will continue from there once you tell me what that was. You don't know?
What you were saying?
Yeah.
Well, you were telling me to get my shit together, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me continue then. Get your shit together, Mel. Let's do this.
Never. You can't make me.
Yeah, well, making news for quitters,
Hmm.
and I'm not a quitter, so do it yourself.
Yeah. Well, your leopard angel is still doing good and chilling with the other angels.
I'm so excited. Like, I'm so excited. I thought when you showed me those gunmetal ones, I really thought those were like the epitome of the prettiest angels I had ever seen. And then I saw those, and I was just blown. Like my mind was blown because I'm not a huge angel person. Same with the guppies. I like the different genetics and the different things you can get from it. Angels are even better because they're not as quite as inbred, but
Yeah,
they
I found Duplex too, so
yeah,
haha.
yeah. So I'm excited about getting them. Like I'm really glad, honestly, that I didn't get the gunmetal ones now because those the snake skin, leopard skin, whatever you want to call them, are fan fucking tastic. They are beautiful. And like I'm
They're
gonna
so
cry so
beautiful
hard if
that
I don't
Funk
get a
is
pair.
copying us.
No, punk, you no, you just wait till I have my babies and then I'll sell you some. That's how it
Well, at
works
this
here.
rate, he's gonna beat us.
I know I can't even get the things here to grown up and breeding yet. And
Well,
it's
I
all,
had it all packed up or whatever and ready to go, but
I
it
know.
probably
Then
turned
you're
out for the
happy.
best. Probably turned out for the best so that I can get you more of them and send more of them.
Yeah. Did you see my my message about that about the possibility of sending all of them, what it would take and all that jazz, and, or if that was even
No, I
possible?
didn't see that,
Okay. Well, that
but
was
I
my
will, I
question.
guess.
The possibility of sending all of it together, what the possibility was, what it would take to make that happen, or if that's even a possibility at all. So
I
yeah,
mean, I need a bigger box, but I can, obviously do that. I just,
yeah.
I
Well, it's a matter
have,
of how much you're willing to pain in the ass thing that you're willing to deal with, and how much I can come up with monetarily. So it's a combination of those two things. So if you want to think about it and text me about it later, that's cool. I just wanted to.
yeah, we'll figure it out. We always do.
I know. I just was like, I figured you'd miss my message, so I wanted to tell you. Oh
Maybe I
yeah,
can do the the Gatorade bottle trick. I like that, honestly. I like shipping
I
in
worry
bottles
about it
better
with the.
than
I do
bags.
too, but I worry about it with the angels, with them being so tall and wide. And,
Yeah. Well, they would have to be put upright
yeah.
in
Well,
the
the
bottle.
funny thing is, I've seen those boxes that the boxes that look super big and they're not when you open them, but they're tall. And when you
Yeah.
put them in, you actually fit more by putting it standing upright in the box than you would if you were doing it lengthwise. So, I mean, it's really it helps. So that's a
Yeah,
really
it may
important.
not be a thing with the Angels now that I think about it with the Gatorade bottle. I mean, they're small, but like I don't want them to get stuck going in
Right.
and out of the bottle.
I could cut the bottle open, but that would stretch them out too. So I'd rather not have to do that if we don't have to.
I might just do
So,
bags with them.
yeah. Passing wind is here. Hello, hello. Funk said, just send them to me, Mel. I think she likes me better. She likes you, Funk, because I'm her best friend and you're not. You're just the angel person. So, yeah, I'm getting angels, not you. I'm just kidding. I love you, Funk. We're awesome. You're awesome.
Oh, now I got people fighting over me.
Now, what?
So now I got people fighting over me.
Well, of course, Mel, you are such a rare commodity. Jacob said he
And
wanted.
I told Funk I showed him your angels or whatever. I told him I said I'm sending these to Shirley. He was like, "You're what?"
Yeah, that's because I got good taste and fucking, yeah, I was like, those, boom, right there. But Mel's the awesome, she's the awesome person. She's the doorway to my awesomeness.
You mean I facilitate and or I
You share,
facilitate your habit
you facilitate and share in my awesomeness. That's
slash
what it is.
enable.
Yes, exactly. I do the same thing though, so I can't really talk no shit.
Yeah, I don't know why I call you and tell you to talk me out of things because you do the opposite.
No, I try not to though, but that's not what happens. Kathy Winston, let them fight it out. I'll make you a four-course dinner. I hope you're talking to me because, as you can see, I can eat. So I'm just kidding. I actually am a poor eater. I love food, but that sucks. Anyway, so yeah, Aquafunk says, "I got you, Jacob. It's already packed up. All right." So Jacob ordered some food from Funk. I like his food. It's pretty good. His dog. So, but yeah, have you got to try out Funk's food yet, Mel?
No, I didn't. I have so much food here already that's open and I can't go through it fast enough. And then he sent me the pound of it and I didn't get a chance. I didn't want to open it because I'm already trying to go through all this other food. So then I sent it to you, and you went through it in like a week.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah,
Yeah, but that
yeah,
was when I had like 30 tanks or whatever. And like now I'm down
yeah.
to under 15 and it makes me want to cry. Because like I did all of my tanks testing yesterday in like 40 minutes. I was so distraught. I know that sounds stupid, but like one of the things I
You don't
really like
mean that
doing
was
is the
nice?
chemistry.
That wasn't nice.
I mean, it was, but at the same time, it wasn't because I enjoy doing the chemistry for all the tanks. I enjoy doing the testing and collecting the water and playing with the fish when I collect the water and, you know, fixing things if things go wrong. Or I really enjoy tweaking with the tanks all the time and tweaking. That sounded really bad. I enjoy, enjoy messing with the
Start making the tanks into planted skates, then you'll be tweaking with them
I
all the time.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, but the problem is having the money for all the plants all the time. You know, that's I have to have the supplies to do it. That's the problem. So, but I
Well, the
mean,
plants will make more.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm actually starting to get some of the plants growing enough to where I can harvest off of them. It's harvest off of them. Is that the right way to say it? Anyway, so that way I can get more plants from them. And the jungle belt,
Propagate.
yeah, propagate. Thank you. Um, so yeah, hold on. Somebody's yelling stuff. A week? Wait a minute. A week what? What a week?
Yeah, a pound of food in a week, he said.
Yeah, but that was like I said, that was when I had like 30 tanks and I feed like twice a day or more.
Yeah,
Depending on
she no joke feeds ridiculous amounts.
Oh no, my fish are not going hungry. They are not going hungry. If they have to skip a meal, they've got a little left over from last time. They are
Yeah,
fine.
it's ridiculous how much you feed
But my fish are fat, fucking
comparatively.
happy, and big as shit. Are they
Yeah.
not? Like Mustang? Oh my god, Mustang. She's like I'm kind of scared for her. I wonder if she has heart disease. No, she's really more massive.
Diabetes.
Yeah, she's not like really super fat as much as she's just massive. So it's funny. Oh, Jacob said he'll send me plants if he can legally. Hell yes, I love plants. I would love some plants. I will warn you, guppy grass, Java moss, what was the other one? Hornwort. None of those will grow for me. The easy ones that are
Yeah, I've
fluffy.
sent you bags of hornwort.
Yeah, yeah, Jacob, it's totally fine as long as they're not banned in Washington where I live. Then we should be fine. It should be fine. Because my email I think is on my here. I'll type it in. It's really easy to remember. So just email me or whatever because I'd love to have some more plants. And I've got now that I've got fewer tanks, I've got more focus on what I want to make each tank look like. And the only one that I've got left that is not planted somewhat is my albino gardener eye killifish, and they're in a bear breeding tank with breeding mom. And
What
although
about the Galaris?
he's in a fucking planted tank, got
Mm,
two swords in it, and a bunch of the Nubius that you sent me on a big piece of pretty spider wood. But the light did some stupid shit, so there's no light on top of it at this moment. But he's in with the Axelrodi Corys. So, will you move your ass? Thank you.
so you're keeping the albino or not albino? Are they
Well,
albino? The
yeah,
albino,
the albino
the
Gardner.
Gagarai?
I kept them because originally because there was somebody that was interested in them that actually in the 80s helped propagate and define the line and stuff and like really get them
Mm.
going in the hobby. And he was interested. And so I was saving them for him because I was like, if anybody really, Django, can you please lay the fuck down? Thank you. And then get up again. Anyway, he had like helped establish the line and stuff of the albino gardener in the 80s. So I was really excited that he wanted them because I knew he would take care of them. He really take care of them really well. And I haven't heard jack shit from him. It's been like a month. So um, maybe not quite a month. Getting close though. And then Bro, how do you kill hornwort with your tanks? I've had them in tanks that were 65 or 60. I've also had them in tanks that were anywhere from 72 degrees to 82 degrees. And it does not like me, Jacob. It no likes me. You can ask Mel. I mean, like that shit that it just doesn't like me. And
Yeah, I don't know what
Guppy,
it is.
yeah, the
Um,
funny thing is, Mel,
recently mine's been dying back a little bit since the move or whatever, but I haven't been keeping up on like a routine as much with the water changes and the fertilization and stuff. Like
yeah.
that stuff is just so hungry. Like
Jacob says, hey, how many degrees? Plants want to be around 72 to 76 degrees. Yeah, I know, but I had axolotls. I had axolotls, and they need to be between 60 and 65. And some plants, although they don't like it, can grow in those conditions. So I tried. It didn't really work. And the hornwort was definitely not going to have it. And then I've had it up to 80 ish with my rams. And again, nope, all the way up. Like I've had them 72, 75, 78. Those are the general temperatures I stick around depending on the fish I've got. So,
also they like a lot of light.
yeah, oh yeah, that was no problem because I mean there was nothing else in there besides the hornwort and the babies, and the hornwort's on top. So I mean the lights are not
Yeah,
exact.
no, I mean the hornwort likes a lot of light.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They had, they're on top of the water floating in the, at the top end, and the babies
yeah,
are underneath it, and the light's right
right,
there because I fill it to the freaking
right,
top whenever I do it. So it's not like it had a
right,
lack of light or nothing. So
right.
okay, Jacob's got like a little paragraph here. Hold on.
Okay.
He said hornwort goes better in cold water. Not for me, it doesn't. It's native to Iowa and the Mississippi River. It must be a nutrient thing. Do you use first at all? I do. I do. As a matter of fact, I use Thrive generally, and my plants and stuff are generally really good. Um, the things that live, that is. Some things like Java Fern don't like me at all. It says, no, no, bye bye. I'll live here for 2 seconds, let you get used to me, and then I'm jetting. So peace out. So
Well, it's
that's,
important to be consistent with the fruits too. So like
yeah. Well, when I first started with all of it,
consistency, and then also the before you didn't have the calcium supplements that you do now.
yeah.
Which I found my plants were really upset with the amount of calcium in the water. So I started putting in the easy shrimp and snails. It helps the snails, it helps the shrimp and the plants.
Yeah, I
So
noticed that because you can tell in the 28, just this little while ago when I replanted it after the nitrofurazone ate up all the plants, it's
yeah,
like it's booming. And like I can show you, hold on. You've seen it before, but I'm going to show these guys too.
yeah, full
Okay.
screen.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hold on. There we go. See, this is the 28. This is how lush it's gotten just in what, like 2 weeks? Maybe a little more than that. And my timing may be off in mail, so just correct me if I'm wrong. But I mean, the sword, and it's got some sort of bulb that I don't know where it came from in the back right here. And then there's
Mm,
the crypt, and then Nubius, and then whatever's in the back, some hygrophila or hygrophila, whatever it is, I think is what that is. I don't remember. Anyway, it looks really good. I haven't been fertilizing anything, but this is a dirty tank. There's potting soil
yeah,
underneath so it's the rooted plants like the sword are loving it. Well, you can see how huge it is. It only had like 6 leaves on it when I planted it about 2 weeks ago. So I mean, it's just like exploding everywhere. It was 2 weeks ago, right, Mel? I'm not being like
it was at least 2 weeks ago,
okay, maybe three, right?
maybe.
Okay, all right. That just making sure I didn't want to like be exaggerating anything by accident.
It was at least 2 weeks. It could have been three, but it was definitely at least two.
Okay. So
Yeah.
anyway, I'm going to put this back here.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's just I forgot the whole point of that what we were talking about.
We're talking
The calcium.
about Hornwort hates you, and I was talking about how important it is with consistency with fertilization and stuff,
Yeah, and the
which
calcium.
is my biggest issue. Yeah.
Yeah, when I first started, when I first got into like live plants and stuff, which is funny because guppy grass won't grow for me anymore because whenever I first started, I had the black and colorful, the colorful black rocks, gravel, the black clown puke. And so whenever I got some shrimp, I didn't know you weren't supposed to dump all the water and stuff in your tank, so I just dumped them in there, and there was little pieces of guppy grass in there for them to grab onto while they shipped. I didn't think anything about it. I thought, oh, well, it's no big deal. I'll get it out later or whatever. It floated around in my tank until it decided to sprout roots into my clown puke gravel, and that was the first experience I had with a live plant. It just rooted by itself and did its own thing. And I let it grow, and it grew and grew and grew and grew. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll just have regular plants then. I'll have all kinds of plants. And then it died, and I've never been successful with guppy grass since. So, see, Jacob says, hold on, I went a little far back. Take a little bit of potting soil and throw it in your tanks. Most of my tanks are dirted, so they've already got the potting soil, but thanks for the info. I need some potassium. You already are using first that covers micronutrients, but not macronutrients all the time. I'm not. I'm bad at using first anymore. Like I really am. For one, I have a hard time being able to afford it. Two, when I can't afford it, I forget that I've been able to afford it and that I've got it. So a lot of my plants they're living off of the the potting soil under the sand and the bioload of the plant of the fish because I stock the shit out of my tanks. There is currently in my 75-gallon jungle tank with all the plants going out of it, there's currently a pair of electric blue acaras, 5 Ivanacara bimaculata, and approximately 45 to 50 juvenile electric blue acaras. And that's not extreme for the way I do things.
You you should be able to. I mean, you go on and you watch primetime with like Jason and whatever and Joanna. Um and they always say, "Oh, we don't ever do any fertilizing except for just a few root tabs at the beginning,
Yeah.
and then we
Yep.
let the fish do the rest." And they don't do like dirted tanks or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Like they're literally just putting some root tabs in the tank at the very beginning and
Yeah.
calling it done.
See, I
Uh,
do.
and they say that you should be able to get their plants look good. You should be able to get away with it.
Yeah.
But so you're doing basically the same thing just with dirted tanks, so you think it would work without
Yeah.
having to do a whole
I
bunch of
do.
extra crap.
Yeah, exactly. I do the dirty tanks versus instead of using uh what are the freaking things called? The fertilizer and the
Root
capital.
tabs.
Root tab. Jesus. I don't do them. That's why I do the dirty tank so I don't have to keep replacing root tabs all the time. It's not like I follow any certain like thing or person. No, I just it's cheap substrate, gives nutrients to the plants, and it's easy. So boom,
Yeah.
there you go. That's my theory in life and shit. So Henry says he uses sand from his yard. All he has is sand and clay in Florida. How is the
Yeah.
family? It's good relatively. Thank you for asking, Henry. What are rocks? Henry says, "What are you able to see the chat?"
uh, yes.
Okay, just making sure. Jacob says of the fish, uh, something. All of the fish could be using up all the calcium carbonate to grow their bones and cartilage, and maybe it's the lack of calcium. Cuttle bone does wonders. Yeah, I have. I knew from my shrimp, first of all, always dying because they can't make it through a molt. Was one of the things that first clued me in. Plus, I did the GH and KH test, so I knew that my GH was super low. So I've been, plus then you got the snail shells that all looked like they were striped, and I thought it was cool until I found out it's because they didn't have calcium to make their shells, and then I was like, oh shit, that's kind of rude, you know. So, but so I've been using these. I bought a big like a bag of what are they called? Easy snail and shell or something? Easy shell and
It's easy shrimp and snail
easy
from the
shrimp.
co-op.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and there. I mean, it was a big chunk of money for me. For me, most people won't think it's a big chunk of money, but
I think it is. I don't like paying $60, but you get 100 of them.
yeah, exactly. Okay, maybe it's not just me then, but yeah, I mean, I got a lot of them, and I used it in 3 or 4 tanks, because I just basically use it where my shrimp and my uh mystery snails are. Pet snails can bite my ass. I don't care. I don't want pet snails. They can just I don't care. But the ones got my mystery snails in it, those would get the easy shrimp and snail. So but
Yeah,
yeah, when I started using that I noticed a difference in my plants too. That they, seem to liven up. The sword when I first put it in there, I didn't have an easy shrimp and snail little thing in there. And like I said, I've got super soft water. And all the leaves
right.
started dying on the sword. And I thought, well, it's just melting back, no big deal. But then it wasn't coming back. And in an unrelated thought, I was like, oh, my snails need calcium. I'm going to throw that in there. Within like 2 days, I not only had the yellow leaves were turning green again, but there was new growth on the sword. So it really seems like they helped a lot with the calcium.
Oh
So, but,
yeah,
calcium is pretty
important.
universally needed. Yeah. So,
Yep, yep. The plants need it too.
yeah. Jacob says, I'm the same way though. Yeah, potting soil, some red clay, and some calcium carbonate. Good to go. I'm sure Cuttlebone is way cheaper than those Wonder Shells. Yeah, probably, but I can't find
Yeah.
any that don't just float all the time and that don't dissolve like super easy.
Well,
And
yeah, they won't dissolve as quickly. Also, the shrimp and snail, whatever, like it
that's
provides them with
spirulina.
something to graze on all day
Yeah, it has
because it
spirulina,
does have
doesn't it?
algae in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, spirulina.
yeah.
Yep. So they graze on it all day. It attracts the snails and shrimp to it.
Yeah, my
And
brown
then
natural whatever mystery snail in the 28 loves it. That he like rides the whole like he's just on it all the time.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, it has its uses that are different than the cuttlebone.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I first started with Cuttlebone, and then I tried eggshells, and the eggshells was super tedious and not at all worth my time. I'm
yeah,
sorry, I love you, mystery snails, but I'd rather
things
not
like
find
that
you
just
than have
take
to do that.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So and just
to
like
like make a
so
huge impact.
yeah, and like whenever I got the Cuttle Bones, they would work, but I kept finding they were always floating, so I'd have to jam under something, and they didn't really get like the snails didn't really eat it or anything. It would just dissolve into the water, and even then it took forever, and then it would float. So I got really tired of it, so I quit doing any of it. And then I heard about Wonder Shells, and I was like, well, maybe I should try them. And somebody I got some, I think, from you,
Maybe. I
maybe,
don't know. I tried Wonder Shells too. This easy shrimp and snail is just like that. Just add a little bit of spirulina to it.
right, right. Jacob says you can get like 100 kettlebells for like $30. I must have really soft
Mm-hmm.
water. I do have really soft water. Although since they've
Yep.
started fucking with it lately, my GH is like at 4 or 5, and my KH is at 3 or 4. So it used to
Yeah,
be,
mine is way higher than that.
yeah, my GH used to be 3 and my KH used to be 2. So, and then my pH was 7.4, zero ammonia, zero nitrites, zero nitrates, none of it. It was perfect water. And then they decided,
See,
oh, if perfect isn't good enough, let's do something different. Yay!
my water, it's super hard water or whatever, but it's not what I need it to be. Like it's like everything but calcium.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
I don't
like
know. I haven't done
that's where you can't just rely on the GH test. You can't just
right.
rely on TDS because it says, hey, there's stuff here, but it doesn't tell you what stuff.
Right, exactly.
So
Exactly. Uh,
yeah,
Jacob says, well, they're not grazing on it because it's doing its job and dissolving into water where they can access it without having to try and eat it. No, they don't have to try to eat it, but eating is also a way that they intake calcium as well. It's not just dissolving it through the water; they intake through eating it as well. So having it both options is, I think, to me beneficial. So, um,
I've never made Snello.
no, me either. But I made some. I made some rapashi, and I added extra calcium
Yeah.
to it. So
How?
there was it was some sort of calcium something supplement that I looked up that was supposed to be good for them. That you're supposed to add to the Snello, but instead of making the whole Snello recipe, I just use rapashi and use that calcium in it.
Smart.
Yeah. So Henry wants to know if I've ever done Shelley's. No, but I did do the Bishardi, the Neolamprologish Bishardis, who kind of liked shells, but they're called the fairy cichlids. I did them for a little while, but I was having such a hard time because my water at the time was so soft and low pH. I couldn't keep the water hard enough for them, so I went ahead. It was just a pain in the ass, so I just went ahead and got rid of them. But I plan, I actually kind of wish I still had them because they were kind of cool and they were colony breeders, so they would have had eggs and raise them up as a colony. Like you wouldn't have to worry about them eating them or anything. They don't do that. They just raise them with the rest of the group. So
Don't you wish all fish would do that?
yes, I will tell you one thing though. Electric blue acaras, at least mine, are really good parents. They are really, really good parents. As you
You
did,
just have a
did
main breeder too,
huh?
or do you have like several breeding pairs you could say that about, or just one?
Well, I don't have any more breeding pairs besides the one now because whenever I had my first group of four, the only one left was Gidget. The rest of them, two of them had Popeye, and then I don't remember what happened to the third. Hey, Cheryl, thanks for coming. There's somebody else in here too. Oh, in the flesh. Hello. Hey, sorry, I'm not trying to ignore everybody. I was just distracted. But
Or
anyway,
storytelling?
yeah, storytelling. But the first four, the only one that survived was Gidget. He was the super smallest one of the whole group. And like because Sid, my heartfish, was a good 6 inches. Like he was easy, a hefty boy. But Gidget is probably 4 inches, 4.5, something like that. But he was super small. And I thought he was a girl, so I named him Gidget. Well, and then the second group I thought I had three boys and a girl because only two of them paired up and they started having eggs, but they kept eating them. And I wasn't really that fond of them, of that particular pair. So I went ahead and sold them. I was like, I don't really want to breed electric blue cars anyway. So I ended up with Pluto, the tiniest one of the second group of four, and Gidget were the only ones I ended up having left. And I put Gidget in with Pluto. No, I mean I put Pluto in with Gidget, and it went from there. Like I don't know if anybody has. I don't know how many of you have read have listened to that stupid love song I made for him, but all that shit in there is true. It really happened. I mean, seriously,
Mm.
I just made it look like it was people instead of fish. So anyway, so you guys got to check that out. It's funny. But that stuff really happened. So now I have one breeding pair of electric blue cars once I've decided I didn't really want a breeding pair of electric blue cars. And I thought they were both boys. So I put them together and got an electric blue car breeding pair. So anyway.
And before that, you didn't have a pair at all, but you had more.
No, I actually got one in the second group of four. One of them a set paired off. But like they kept eating the eggs and I didn't feel like dealing with it. Like because I decided I didn't really care that much about having baby electric blue cars. I just wanted the ones I had.
Well,
And
then maybe you should have kept the ones that were eating their young.
you know, right? But I couldn't get rid of Gidget or Pluto. They were special to me just because they were the fish that they were. That wasn't, not because they were breeding. So I had them separated and I was like, well, Gidget's a really good boy. He's very calm and he handles other tank mates very easily. I said, and Pluto is small. He's tiny. And I thought it was a he at the time. I was like, Pluto's small and tiny, and he's not going to try to bully Gidget because Gidget's twice his size. So I put him in there, and no shit, no shit. She went straight to the back of the thing, flopped on the ground, and Gidget, came barreling toward her. I thought he was going to take her out, and he just dropped right in front of her. Like, and they stepped that way for 4 fucking hours. Like, I know I keep telling that story, but I cannot. No, I guarantee you nobody really believes me. That's what happened. That's what
Mm,
happened. So
Oscar, it sounds like an Oscar thing
yeah,
where
but
like they'll pout.
yeah, but that's like she was so scared, like she was breathing so heavy, and she just went behind the rocks and sat down. I had to look up and through the top of it so I could see her. And like I said, Gidget made a beeline towards her. I thought, oh shit, the first time ever, he's gonna go and attack something, and he just like
Mm,
stopped dead in front of her and just dropped right down. And they stayed that way for 4 hours. It was crazy. So,
it's
oh, we
gonna
got more
be a
people coming.
massacre.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's see. Jacob, Cheryl's in here. We said hello. Oh, hey, Robert. Robert's here. June. Hello, Miss June. Oh, June, I did not get my Oscar. I did not. I'll tell you all about it in a minute, but I will be getting one though. And hello, Roy Shy. Nice to see you, Roar. Sorry, Mel. I'm not trying to yell over you or nothing. I'm just no video didn't happen, says June. Hey, I made a video. Does that count? Just didn't see, and you don't see it in person, you know. But anyway, let's see. So June's in here, and Cecil. Hello, Cecil. We got some people coming in. Some important people. Everybody's important, though, right? That's what we're gonna.
Yeah, it's
Everybody's
been
important.
important people in here.
Yeah, anybody that
People
stays.
are people are trying to see what the important people are up to.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. That's important people got to stick together.
Hmm.
If there's video, it did happen. I know. But I made the video. It was AI, but I made a video. Does that count? Because yeah. She's gonna no, it's not gonna happen, she says. I bet guarantee
Mm,
it. But oh yeah, so June, ooh, who bought the Atiquetta? Sorry.
I wish I did.
Oh, is it Ryan that bought the Atiquetta? Because she said that so another tank to get figured out and set up afterwards. I'm just me, not important. Shy, you're here, therefore you are important because people that come here are automatically important. Period. So anyway, just saying. Hey, I know. See, June says nope, it doesn't count. Well, if it makes you feel better, I designed the pictures and put the pictures in order, and then I did the lyrics. All they did was make the pictures. So I'm sort of like a co-author. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so I'm like walking all over this conversation now.
Hmm.
Well, then just say shut up, Shirley. I probably won't listen, but you can say it anyway.
No, we like listening to you
I hope
yap and babble.
so. Speaking of, Nick says he'll come on, and he doesn't really have a topic in mind. I said maybe talking about the effects of tap water and chlorine on beneficial bacteria, but I don't really know if I can find anything about that because I'm not quite used to navigating Google Scholar anymore. Haven't done that in a long time. So if anybody's got any ideas about what would be cool for us to talk about if Nick comes on, Nick from In My Tanks comes on, let me know what you got, what your ideas are. Cheryl says she needs to find a snack and get some sleep. Tell me about it. No, June, no lemon Oscar yet. Yet. Okay, so I went to Petworks to pick up the Oscar. They had three little freaking adorable lemon Oscars, and they were, I don't think they were just lemon because they had like a pattern on them, but the pattern was the yellow lemon color. So I don't think they were just plain lemon. I think there was some other thing. But anyway, so they didn't seem too good. Mel come with me, and we both agreed it didn't look too good. I went to go talk to the guy that was working at the time and ask him, hey, if I quarantine him, take him home, well, if something happens, he's like, yeah, no problem. Well, little Miss Know-It-all that works there, that just started working there recently, that thinks she owns the place because she's a thinking kid and decides she wants to be rude to me. Anyway, she comes over and goes, we can't sell those. Those are sick. And I was like, dude, I had them being held. It's my fish. She's like, well, he said we can't sell them because it's been sick. I was like, we got this taken care of. Thank you. Like, it made me so mad. Like, I was almost said some stuff. And I told her when she walked away, I was like, I said, you need to say something to her because if you don't, I will. And I'm going to make a scene and there's going to be a problem. I was like, because I've had enough of her kid attitude. So, Jacob says he wants to stream with us. Hey, you could do that. You got experience with like, I see that you're a guppy man. Do you have experience with like genetics, manipulating the genetics, creating lines and stuff like that? Because that would be cool. He said he's been having fun lately. He's been streaming the most random shit ever. Yeah, Gene, that was really rude of her. Oh, sorry, guys, I squirreled. The whole reason I was telling you that is because I couldn't pick them up because they were sick. So he said he's going to quarantine them for a week. And if something happens and any of them die, they're going to buy another set. So that way, Wednesday, I will either have a clean bill of health Oscar or a new clean bill of health Oscar. So hopefully,
And no work.
Yes, either way. And I'm going to quarantine it by itself in a 40-gallon by itself for about a month, so that way I can make sure I don't give my fish columnaris like I did the last time I didn't quarantine. So,
Lesson learned.
yeah, right. Especially
and make sure you don't cross contaminate neither.
No. I've got two sets of almost everything except for the water pump, and the water pump it won't be a problem because I don't use it to siphon out. I use it to pump in, so the water won't be going through the pump. It'll be going out. You know what I mean?
Good. Yeah. Good.
Jacob says he does have some kind of genetic all knowledge, Punnett squares and whatnot, heterozygous, homozygous, dominant, recessive, etc.
So high school stuff.
Oh, June, seriously, if you want lemons, I can order. Like they will order me three fucking Oscars. I'm serious, they will. If you really want some lemon Oscars or whatever, I will take you. If you will
I mean,
email
hopefully, what I saw isn't a precursor to their source being not great. Yeah, hopefully it was just
no,
a bad
yeah. They now
thing.
remember I said they went downhill for a little while. Since they've got more people in and stuff, they've kind of like sucked it up finally. So I'm still not as happy as I was with them originally, but I have some hope. Like you know what I mean? I think they're on the upswing
They're
now.
starting to get their shit together.
Yeah, it's like they're kind of deciding they can get their shit together now. So I'm not ready to give up hope on them completely. And the fact that the only reason why he was willing to sell them to me is because he knew me and because he knew that I knew how to take care of sick fish. And he knew I wouldn't plop them in with another fish. You know what I mean?
Or write them a bad review. I mean, that's really what they're probably covering their ass for. I mean, they don't want to sell sick fish because then you're gonna get on the internet and tell everybody, "Hey, these people sold me sick fish."
Probably with the normal, but these guys know better because they, like I said, they're the ones that sold me the ones that had columnaris. But that was my fault because they had just got there, they hadn't evaluated them or anything, and I insisted on buying them anyway.
You knew.
And then I did. See, that's what I'm saying is like they will go ahead and let me take home stuff that they wouldn't normally because they know that I'll rehab it or I'll, you know what I mean? They know that they're not, and it's not like they tell me like deliberately sick fish or whatever. But like with Monet, I thought he was on his last legs. I thought he was gonna die, and I didn't want him to go out in a pet store, and so I like insisted that they let me take him home. And 8 months, what is it, 8 or 10 months or something like that later, he's still alive. But so it's just like I wasn't too upset about the idea of taking him home to the Oscar home to quarantine him and stuff. I didn't really want to because of that, but at the same time I wanted to because I wanted my damn Oscar. So
because you're impatient.
Yeah, I yes, I'm all about instant gratification. I don't do that whole waiting shit. Jacob says he okay, hold on. I went a little farther than I thought. June says, "Get me some lemons. Can't find an Oscar for the life of me." Oh man, oh yeah. Email me. We'll talk about it. Jacob says, "Like I said, I made tiger antlers with my male and not having females. High school, college, literally just passed plant biology with a B." June says tiger lemons are newer than the solid lemons. I didn't know that there was even such a thing as tiger lemons, but I think that's what they are because they look like tigers, but they're like a light colored, light yellow body with the dark color pattern, dark yellow patterns. I wish I had thought to take a picture of it and show you. But if you'll email me or whatever, I can find some time to go up there and show you what they've got. And if you really want something, we can figure it out. Jacob says, I'm just saying I love to learn stuff. I watch college lectures for fun. At least I did before I actually started school. I can't say anything, Mel, because my mom bought me a set of encyclopedias back when reading actual books was a thing. And I read every one of those books from front to back in 2 months. So I can't say anything about doing educational stuff for the fun of it. Because, yeah. So, June says, "Thank you, Shirley. That would be so sweet. Awesome, girl. I'll hook you up. Mel hooks me up all the time. We got this. We got you, girl." Jacob says, "Cichlids, but it would have to be some dwarf cichlids." Ooh, if you've got some money to put into it, get a Vanacara bimaculata. They're fucking gorgeous, and they're going extinct in the wild, and there's not any really conservation efforts going for them. So what them existing is going to end up in the hobby. Like it's going to be us that, like with the white clouds, that kept them going. But my point being is at some point they're going to get even more expensive than what they are. And so having a bunch of those or having some of those that are breeding is going to bring you some money in your pocket. That is my, what is the word I'm looking for? Projection. No, that's not the word either. Anyway, that's my guess.
Well, the Grace, who was on first Skipper's auction and then the auction tonight, she has both bimaculata breeding a bunch and then also the zebra Akara. Yeah, I really want the zebra Akara so badly.
Yeah,
but I don't have anywhere to put them. So
I prefer I like the bimaculata better. I mean, I haven't had the Atiquetta, but just by looking at them, I mean, like what they look like, because the bimaculata are purple, purple. Like you can't beat purple.
Atiquetta goes purple. They change colors.
Oh, you should see these guys when they get mad. Like when they get scared, they like totally white out. They look like they're gray with stripes on them. They look like the Atiquetta did, or the blue Akara does. What I was trying to say, the baby that I've got that hasn't colored up yet. They were like that, striped with just like a dark gray on top and dark or light gray on bottom, and then they'll go under the light or they'll go next to a female and the female will flirt with them and they'll turn a bright purple, like a not bright, dark purple. But they're gorgeous. I like the bimaculata better, and plus they're not as aggressive as the Atiquetta. So
right here.
Yeah.
To each their own.
Right. June says, I missed the start of the auction, but an email took care of that.
Yeah, I missed all of it now.
Hey, I don't know. June, did you see the angel that I'm getting from the angels I'm getting from Mel that Mel helped me pick out and get? Who's missed it? I want to see it. I want to see it. Do I count? No. Mel, did you fall asleep? Are you there? I think we've lost Mel. Mel. Oh, bitch. Okay, June, hold on. I will try to get you to be able to see it, but I don't know what's happened to Mel. I think she's pushed a button or something. Probably those earbuds she has. So, but when you see them, June, you are going to trip. They are beautiful. They are gorgeous. So, shy laughing. Okay, let me text her and I will see what's going on. What's up? Oh, she's gone. Hopefully she'll be back. But you're getting angels from 3G? What angels are you getting? What do they look like? What kind are they? Jacob says she just teleported like Pokemon. That's like killifish, man. You got to watch with killifish. I don't know if you've ever had them or not, but them bitches are suicidal and they will hardcore find any hole in your lid. Like it could be a pinhole. It's like there's some breathing space for you. No, that's where the Achilles gonna go out because they can fucking teleport. They're suicidal and they'll teleport. They don't care. They're just on that ground. They don't care. The glow angels. Oh, those are cool. Bees. Oh, I think we got Miss Mel coming back. Let's try that. Are you
Did you
there?
miss me?
Yes! Yay! Okay, so did you hear what I said? June hasn't seen the new angel.
Well, she's about to because my
Okay,
phone
I'm gonna make
is a
your
lot
thing.
happier than it was.
Yes. Oh, June's making a glow
Well,
tank for her husband. Aw, that's
a
so
glow
cute.
tank?
Yeah, she's getting glow angels. Yeah, Jacob, that's the same thing. I don't really like the fact that they're patented either because it kind of seems like a really douche canoe move to patent a live being, you know? So, and I know it's technically the technology and yada yada that's patented, not the actual animal themselves, but that's just lawyer speak for we own it and see if you can fuck with it. So that's all. Yeah, exactly. If you breed and try to sell them, you can get in big trouble. Exactly. Pet stores won't even take them other than to get them donated and give them out for free because if they get caught selling them, then they're in trouble. Yeah, because they can get sued. So, Melly Mel, are you there?
Yep, I gotta try to lure him out all cozy
Okay.
in the beta floating log with the other angel. Oh, here he is.
June says, I know they're more for kids, but I think he'll get a kick out of it bringing the 60 back. Dude, I love angel, like glowfish. I don't, like Jacob said, I don't like the fact that they're patented, but it doesn't, the process doesn't hurt them, doesn't cause them any issues. It's a genetic thing that gets passed down. It's not, it doesn't, it's the only negative is that they're patented. So that's kind of shitty. But like the rest of it, I have no problem with genetic manipulation. So I'm like I love glowfish. I think they're beautiful. I've never bought any and I probably won't willingly buy any, but I've had many people give them to me from tanks they didn't want anymore or just abandoned them or whatever the case may be. So I've had plenty of them and they are just I I've had some glow tetras that lasted from through a bout of hemorrhagic septicemia and 2 bouts of epistolis and all the medication goes along with it. And they still survived and died of old age. So yeah. And June said she doesn't sell anything, she hoards. I like what I like. Exactly. Oh, there he is. Look. Look, June, how pretty. Okay. Oh my god, he's so gorgeous.
Where'd he go? Oh, there.
Definitely getting the glow coins and glow shark. If you can like you're pixelating a lot, Mel. Hold on.
Well, I can't really do anything about that.
No, I know, I'm just telling you.
It's pixel. Internet.
Internet sucks. Oh man.
He's eating.
You can see him or her. It's so pretty.
Can he see it?
Not it's like all blurred together. You can see that it's an angelfish, but that's pretty much it.
Uh,
See on my phone it's not so
well,
bad, but on the TV it sucks.
can you see this better in this light?
Oh yeah, that's a little bit better.
Here? Well, the glass in here needs wiped down on the tank that uh, the tank that yours is in. But you can see this better. This isn't pixelated.
Oh yeah, I can see him now. I can see him. That's Inker.
Yeah, but it doesn't look as pixely. I'm just trying to test something.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's perfect. So, yeah. No, June,
Okay.
it's not the zebra angel. It's the one she's trying to find or try to show you.
I'm trying, but the glass needs wiped down in here, and you're
Yeah.
saying it's pixely, and he's not exactly up at the front.
It's a
He's
leopard
like,
snake skin or something like that. Leopard or snake skin or something. I'll have to
he's
figure it out
behind
before
this
it's still babies.
thing. Come on, come closer. You see him? He's also small.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's so cute. I can't wait. Oh my god, I can't wait till Tuesday when I get the other one. I'd buy like 10 of them if I could, man. Just
I
make sure I
know.
got
I
one
might
pair.
have to get myself one or two.
No, you get
Not
them
that
all for
you're
me.
not gorgeous.
You get them all for me, and then I will give you babies. That way,
Not that you're not gorgeous, mister.
right, right. Poor baby. He
I
thinks he's
love
getting.
Anchor.
Yeah, I know. I love him too. He's so great. Leopard, exactly, June. Leopard. Beautiful, isn't it? So
He wouldn't. Oh, he's
June says
seeing through
10
the
is a great
hole.
number. Oh, look at him.
Look at
Oh
you
my
seeing through
god.
the hole.
He's so cute. Oh my
He's
god.
like, I'm gonna be behind the hornwort and in every area where it's hard to see me.
You guys should have seen the one that didn't make it that had a hard time with the shipping. He had dark fins and dark, like half his body was dark and you could barely see the pattern through it. And then the rest of it was this beautiful pattern, dappled pattern. It was gorgeous. And the poor baby didn't make it.
You know, there's
Yeah.
my whale, Corey.
Yeah, that's almost as big as Mustang. We still have to measure him.
Yeah,
I measured Mustang and she was over 3 inches. It was hard to tell because she was a little away from
yeah,
the glass, but she was over 3 inches. So
yeah,
June
I'm
says
sure
10 is a
that's
great
what it
number
is.
to get.
Alright. Are you any closer? Oh, we can see him through the hole again. Turn around. There he is. He just wants to get in all the worst places to try and see him in here.
I am trying
You kind of
to.
see his pattern through there.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. I just. Oh man.
There he is. He wants to get it up. There he is. Oh, there he goes. Oh, there he is.
Oh man. I'm just like I can't believe it. I'm so glad. Like I know I was disappointed about not getting those gunmetal ones, but like now I'm so glad I didn't. They're just amazing in my opinion. I don't even know what I'll name them. Just I be my like to watch me get like 2 males or 2 females. I'll be like, you assholes. Stop it. Change gender. You can do it. I promise.
Alright.
Oh my god. I just heard a
Hold
new
on.
one. I
I'm
heard
gonna
a
take
new
me off
one.
of full screen.
Okay, hold on. Oops. Damn it. There we go. Now I'm trying to get me up there. There we go. And there we go. That's the best I got right now, guys. Maybe. Well, no, that won't work either. Hold on. No, that won't work either. Here, we'll do it this way. Oh, that works. Okay. That's the 28. It looks very lush. June says she's still going to get the Black Angel someday. June, I'm going to tell you something. If I can ever in any way assist you in that and it doesn't end up with fucking dead angels like last time, I'm still so sorry about that. I feel so horrible. Like it kills me. It really does. And I'm sorry about that. I appreciate your patience and stuff you've done. So, and if I ever come across any black angels, I will do my best to get them for you. So, just going crazy over scissors. I know I have a few somewhere. Oh man. Oh, just real quick, real guys. These these are Sarah brand snail traps. They're really cool. The snails go in here, and the pieces go down over the front, so that way they can't get back out. And you put the bait in underneath the red thing. But the problem is you have to watch it pretty constantly because I've had fish after fish after fish get caught in there. And last night I didn't realize there had been fish caught in there, and it killed 2 of my fish. So yeah, just just do your best to watch it if you use one of them. I mean, they seem to work okay if you can find a bait that your snails like, because my snails are like, no, I get food over here, thank you. I don't need your lousy handouts. And that's pretty much how they said
I'm
it too.
sure that's exactly how they
It
sound.
was. They had a top hat and a fucking monocle on their eye. They were like Mr. Peanut all over the place. But anyway, so June says I put food in a net and they load themselves. Yeah, I would
Wow.
love to do that too, but when I do this stuff like that, they go everywhere around the outside of the net, but they don't eat the food in the net. Now guess who does? The fish do. They won't eat all the good food I put out for them, but they'll eat the shitty food that I put in the net for the snails. So yeah, they're deal holes.
You know, my cat's like that. Like I'd buy her all the expensive ass foods and stuff, like all the good stuff, and she would turn her nose up at it. And then I bought her the trashiest food I could find, and she was like, "Oh yeah, give me that."
Right? That's like us. Like we're gonna pick fucking McDonald's over kale any day. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep.
So
Give
I
me
mean, but
donut
that doesn't
holes and
mean we.
ice cream,
Yeah,
please.
exactly. But it doesn't mean we should eat donut holes and ice cream for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. You know, I mean, we're probably going
That's my
to.
secret to that's my fountain of youth right there.
I was about to say it's not like doesn't mean we're not going to, but we really shouldn't.
No, it's my secret to this womanly figure.
Oh yeah. Well, you've seen my womanly figure. June says her cats love French fries. I do too. Tell them cats
uh
they come between me and my French fries, they're gonna be dead kitties. And all 9 lives are gone. Just gone. You don't get between a fat girl and her French fries.
French fries dipped in milkshake.
No, that's gross. What the hell's wrong with you people with the French fries and the ice cream? You're gross.
Mm.
You're ruining perfectly good ice cream and French fries.
It gets all mixed together in there anyway.
Yeah, but then past the taste buds. Past the taste buds. So yeah, I don't have to taste it. My large woman figure, June says. Large womanly figure. Yeah, right. Hey, you know what's funny is back about probably not even 100 years ago, being big, being large as a woman, was seen as an elite thing because that meant that you could afford to eat.
Oh yeah, the fatter the better.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way it was too. And the women were like, "The
Yep.
fatter the better," because that means that bitch is gonna have a heart attack soon, and I'll be good.
Yeah, I think it's like because that way, like, they could, I guess, sustain being pregnant better was another thing.
No, it was because it was basically, well, no, actually being heavier. If they had wide hips, like they would call them birthing hips,
It's, that's a great pickup line, I'm sure.
right? Like you have birthing hips. You want to come have kids with me?
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck no, dude. Do it yourself,
Good luck with that.
right? Have fun. See if that like is that real 5 inches or just the man's 5 inches? Because there's a difference.
Uh,
I
hey
said that.
now.
I said that in somebody's live stream. I don't remember what it was. They were like, they get five. Oh, it was the auction live stream, as a matter of fact, because somebody said something about they get up to 5 inches. I was like, is that the real 5 inches or a man's 5 inches? So yeah. Yes, Jude says large was a sign of wealth. You know, it was a thing. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And you know what's the funny thing is, guys like big girls. They can fucking say
Do
they
you
don't. They can if they want to, but generally they like a girl with a little cushion for the pushing.
do you think the general public we're gonna go back that way? Like instead of like how skinny can you
Oh
get,
yeah.
it'll be like how fat can you get?
No, I don't think it'll go that far. I don't think. Because for one, the fucking won't get into it, but fascism fights to keep women hating themselves to make themselves skinny. So there's a whole thing with that. So we'll probably never get to the point where it's like, yeah, the fatter you are, the better. But I do think we're swinging back towards the point of fat doesn't necessarily mean bad or unhealthy. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
think it's,
remember I remember growing up I knew that BMI thing was horse shit.
oh yeah, that's just crazy. It's just like I'm like gonna be dead yesterday. I'm like, no, I lived through yesterday already. Thanks. Yeah, exactly. Some countries is still considered, a sign of wealth, especially in places where your stomach is sunken in because you don't have food for years and years and years. And by the way, just because you're fat doesn't mean you get to eat all the time. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I had
Right,
this one
there's
guy.
people that are fat regardless.
Yeah, exactly. I had this one guy. I went through all of it. I've done everything in my power to lose weight. The weight I've gained. It doesn't matter what I do. I always gain weight. So I've decided I'm done. I'm not hating my body. If somebody has a problem with how big I am, they can look in a different direction because it's not my job to make sure they're okay. They can fucking grow up and do it themselves. So yeah, I don't care. I love who I am anyway because I'm a pretty awesome person. And if me having a few extra pounds is a problem for you, then I don't need you in my life anyway. So
There's
like, peace
more
out.
of you to love.
Exactly. And there's a lot worse things you can be than fat. Let me tell you something. Like a pedophile, that's a bad thing. It's a lot worse than being fat.
Whoa now, Shirley.
What if you're a pedophile and fat?
That escalated quickly.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking of certain people who are anyway. We won't go there. But yeah. So oh shit, there's a lot of text. Okay, fluctuating weight is unhealthy. Yes, it is. And plus, spending the rest of your whole life hating yourself because you're not thin, that's not fucking healthy either. Jacob says
Oh
he needs somewhere to rest his head. No one uses rocks for pillows.
yeah.
And June says being a good person is what you should strive for. Exactly. You always have to be better than you were yesterday. That's all there is to it.
I don't see my fish hating themselves because they're fat.
Oh no, my fish love themselves. They don't give a shit if they're fat. They're like, bitch, more cushion for the pushing.
Hmm.
Oh, should I put like this is an 18-year-old or stream because if you can't handle a little gnarliness, you can't come here?
You can do that.
I don't know. How does that suit you?
Like I've ever live streamed before on my own on my channel. Never. No. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I don't either. I'm just putting shit out there. Like what? So oh, Jacob says, I have been with girls skinny, thick, even on the bigger side. I don't give a fuck. If you can make me laugh and are pretty, that's all that really matters. Oh, Jacob, I'm your dream woman then. Oh, no, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
the surface stuff only lasts so long.
Exactly. And let me tell you something. Beauty is subjective anyway. It's all in whoever's saying it. And the problem with beauty defined by society is that there's this all big mass agreement that they should be unattainable and not realistic. And so they put that on women, and women have to carry that and hate themselves. And it's really stupid because I'm fucking awesome. You're fucking awesome.
Women
Women
are
are
the
awesome.
stronger sex. We all know that.
Oh yeah, right. The guys think they own shit, but they ain't got shit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I still don't understand how the whole like terms for like being weak get on like the
Always
women's
about
genitalia.
women. Yep. Any insults that
Yeah.
you can tell a man, it's always about being a woman. Oh, you throw like a girl, or you got to sit to go to the bathroom, or calling the c word because or calling somebody a bitch, and oh, you little bit. It's just like seriously, everything has to do with being a woman. That's the worst thing you can think of to call a man is, oh my
I
god, you
feel
might
like
have something adjacent to being a
you
woman,
squeeze out a human being and then tell me
right?
that you're the stronger sex.
Who's yeah, right? Bleeding for 7 days and don't die. What the fuck are you?
Yeah.
You know, like,
Somebody said a while back like they were like, I don't trust anything that bleeds for 7 days and doesn't die.
right? Well, would you really? Because you fuck with them too much, you might end up with a little blood yourself. June says, "Laugh today. Your time is short. Ain't that the truth?" Twiggy made life hard for all
Mhm.
women. Yes, because did you know before Mel, before this woman called Twiggy, she was a European a model. She was the
Never
first
heard of
one in the
her.
modeling industry to do that whole. I might as well be a prepubescent child look. You know, she
Never
like
heard of her.
the skin. Yeah, well, she's the first person literally that they started because everyone before that was curvy and had a little on them, and there was never one of those starve yourself so you can see your ribs
Marilyn
sticking out kind of
Monroe
thing.
was curvy,
Yeah, exactly.
and
And then the
everybody
Twiggy
like
bitch come along.
idolized her.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. So it's just like I don't know. It's the thing that gets me is that okay, hold on. I probably shouldn't go there. Never mind.
Shirley, do you need another dab?
I just took one, but I'm probably thinking I'm going to take another one. Like I don't know. Maybe I should give a lesson on how to take a dab. Do you think that'll get me kicked off Netflix, YouTube? Almost said Netflix. Oh damn! Look at me going. I'm
No,
aspiring to be big. I'm going to be on Netflix. Damn.
hey, they give everybody a special these days,
Oh,
so
thanks. Here I'm saying I'm going to be famous. You're like that. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it.
they're desperate these days.
Oh man. Oh man. But oh, you guys have to see. Hold on, you have to see my I got those suction cups and zip ties for my jungle tank with all the plants
Yeah,
coming at the top.
how's
You
that
want to see
going?
that?
That's all I've ever used to secure them to the tank.
Look at that. Look how spread out they are and how good they look. Do you see them?
From far away.
Hold on, let me try to get closer.
Closer,
That's the best I got.
closer.
No, Mel, shut up. So anyway, so what do you
It
think?
does,
Look
it
how
looks good.
I think they're gorgeous.
I gotta go plant shopping and get my plant wall back in order.
I'm still yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Hmm. Yep. Gotta step my game back up.
That's it. I can't believe like and how some of them plants. I had them in those 3D printed plant holders that had the slots, and you put each plant in each slot, and then you put a gate down in front to
Yeah,
hold
like
them.
the Apothecary crap they were
Yeah, yeah,
selling.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then so I had a bunch of them in that. They had grown so much they had busted the front piece off of that to where they'd grown outside of it. They were clinging to it. Like I had to peel them out of these holders because they had
Yeah,
grown through them.
that doesn't happen with the suction cup and zip tie. I like the suction cup and zip tie.
No. Well, I mean, I was just laughing because they were also like superly crunched together, like smushed together and stuff, and they were still growing so big. It was crazy. Just last night when I put the peace lily in the middle by itself where it was had room to grow, it's already got a bloom. It's already got a flower that's going to be blooming soon.
I
So
really,
I think
really
it's pretty
want to
cool.
get some Monstera. I'm gonna grow it out of the 56.
Yeah. You should try to get some of these saber philodendron like I've got.
What?
I told you the saber philodendron.
Okay.
I had it. It's the one that I had that curled around the chain and that went up to the ceiling. They had those big, huge leaves that
Yeah, it
looked like
didn't have
yeah,
a lot of leaves though. Like they
yeah.
were really far apart for my
But the
tastes.
reason they did that is because it was against the fucking ceiling. We took it out and laid it across the light thing, and it's like sprouting leaves everywhere now.
All over the stem.
Like well not where it was before but like up at the top where it was still growing it's got yeah they're coming
Or
out like all over the place.
bushier.
Yeah, well I don't know if I would call it bushy but they're definitely come out with more frequency, more you know more leaves.
It's less
So,
leggy.
yeah,
That's
I think
good.
it was just because it was kind of stuck against the ceiling so it was stunning it a little bit, but we pulled that out. I was like holy shit that's like 4 times longer than I thought it was because it was just pressed
Mm,
against the ceiling. And yeah, so it's really cool though. I like it. when I bought it, it was like one leaf, two leaves. Sorry, I'm sorry, two leaves, and a big stem that was only about probably 4 inches tall, and then the two big leaves that were about 3 inches each were coming out the sides of it. I was like, those are cool leaves, and nobody told me it was going to go to the size of jungle handcuffs. Like you can wrap that shit around like a rope. But
Well, that's a pleasant surprise.
all right, it's really cool. I like it. But it was like I think it was like $10, so it was pretty good.
Yeah, that's
You
not
just her
bad.
cats are typing actual words. Just get inside the tank. Takes lots of plants to fill my tanks. Spending more on plants than fish. Yeah. Did you see them, June? The ones that I had on the top of my tank? Because I've got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. I've got at least 15 different types of plants coming out the back of my tank. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it's the only way to do it, in my opinion. I
Yeah,
love.
and like
I
you made
feel
that
like I feel like my tank is naked with it, not having anything growing out the top.
right. Well, you gave me that suggestion too. Like, hey, what are you going to do with your rack now that you can't have all those tanks, or you're not going to have all those tanks on them? And I was like, I'm not sure.
Plant
And you were like,
wall.
you should have plants everywhere. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's have plants everywhere. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna put
well, I mean, like surround your tanks with plants.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
gonna do. Like, 'cause it's freaking like almost 9 feet long, and
right.
3 feet, no, four. How? Okay, most tanks are like what? The big tanks are like 18 inches wide, so it's probably good. It's 2 feet, little over 2 feet, with width, depth, and then it is 6 feet high, something like that. So it's huge. It's fucking huge. So whenever you were like, put your display tanks on there and have plants coming out and plants everywhere, I was like, oh, that's awesome. Let's do
Yeah,
that. Yes.
it will look really, really good.
Right.
It's a shame. It's a shame that it's gonna be tucked away in your bedroom.
Oh no, no, no.
For
Let me tell
everyone
you
else but
something.
you.
When I get it looking that good like that, you can better damn believe that I'll be doing live streams in front of that bitch. Like
Oh
really,
yeah,
like yeah. The only reason why I don't do live streams in front of the dental tank yet, right this moment, is because I don't have the chairs and the equipment to sit around and all that jazz. I can't. I don't have the stuff to make it happen, or else I'd already be in front of that. That's why I'm so glad the 28 is right here. Because it can kind of like, instead of being me in front of the tank, it can at least be in front of the tank.
yeah.
So, oh, did I tell you what I was thinking about doing with?
What you were thinking about doing with what? And she's gone.
Hold on, are you
There you
there? Are
are.
you there?
Yep.
Okay, sorry, my phone turned off and I didn't realize it. Shit. Anyway, I said, did I tell you what I'm thinking about doing with the custom tank I'm going to make out of the 29-gallon?
Nope. Spill.
I am doing now. Don't freak out because as of yet, this is not a decided factor. This is just a thought and a whim, and I'm researching it.
I shall freak out immediately. Go.
Okay, well, and when you do it, give me a chance to finish, then scream so I can close my ears. So, um,
Okay.
I'm thinking about doing a small saltwater tank.
Okay.
Thinking, because here's the thing.
Continue.
If I can't find a way to do it cheaply, as well, I mean, comparatively, considering, if I can't do it in a way that I can afford to do it, or,
Saltwater is so much more expensive and annoying, and you don't
yeah,
have like any of the like crap you need for it, and the
well,
fish are
no,
more expensive.
you can use like same equipment you can use for, like filter and stuff. You can use the same hang on back, or,
Well,
um,
yeah, but you
you know,
can't use the
so the
same
important stuff,
tests.
No, but that's like it's not like that's not an end all be all. And I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. There's like a huge high chance that I probably won't. But that's what I'm looking into right now, like looking into what needs to be done and just
I mean, I guess
yeah.
you live close enough to an ocean. You could go get the water there.
It's true. But I also have a friend who has an RODI filter or an RO filter? RODI, one of them. She has
Right,
a
but you're gonna
filter.
just borrow the RODI
No, I'm gonna
filter
pay
every
her. I'm gonna
time.
pay her like I think it's I don't know, like so much a gallon. And I just have to find out a way to transport it back and forth. That's the only thing I have to
That
do.
sounds like such a pain in the ass. Why would you do
Probably,
that
which
to
is why I'm
yourself,
like
Shirley?
saying I'm not sure I'm going to do it. It was just a fleeting thought, a whim. And that's why, like
Yeah,
said that I prefaced everything I
I'm
said with that.
I'm just saying, why would you do that to yourself?
I was like, maybe I want to see a clownfish for 5 minutes. Leave me alone.
That's what
At
your
least I'm not
screen's
putting him in a
for.
vase. At least I'm not putting him in a vase.
A vase.
Yeah, throwing some table salt and some in a vase and throw some clownfish in there.
I'm sure that would work.
Well, it doesn't work with a betta either, but people still fucking do it.
Exactly, and they survived, so let's go.
Oh my god. Okay. So, okay, apparently in the chat, everybody tell me, what do you think? Do you think I should say fuck saltwater, period? Don't worry about it. Or do you say go ahead
Make a
and look
poll.
into it? How do
Make
you
a
do that?
poll.
I don't know how to do
I
that.
don't know. Figure it out.
You bite me, dude. Like seriously, what the hell? Okay, let's see.
I'm helpful over here. That's my help.
Like, yeah, like thanks so much for that. I really don't know what I would have done without it.
My wise and all-knowing insight is to figure it out.
I got background music. I don't want background music. I don't want music. Okay. And there's this. What is this? Oh, it's a poll. Okay.
Haha. See, I win.
Same question. Salt water.
I had faith in you the whole time.
Salt, not sat water. Salt water.
You see, Shirley? I
Or
had faith.
yeah. Yeah, I know you do. That's why you're one of my besties, friendsies, because you always do. You have faith in me, and you're like, I know Shirley can do it because she's badass and she kicks ass. And I'm like, yes, I am. Thank you.
That's exactly what I said.
Exactly. I had quotes.
Yep. Verbatim.
uh, do more research. What the fuck? That is not at all what I want
Make
to
one of the options type faster, Shirley.
do. Shut up. Bite me. Oh man, you made me screw up something. Okay, no, you didn't. There you go.
And then another option, it's all Mel's fault.
It's always all Mel's fault. Create. There. There we go. Do you do it? If it doesn't come up, then oh, start and show. Okay, maybe now. There we go. What the hell, dude? Just do it. Did it work?
um,
I can't tell.
I don't see a
Oh,
poll.
no. I don't see a poll either. Here, we'll do that. Oh, it's at the top. Oh, somebody said do more research.
Eh.
That's all I got so far. Is anybody finding it? Okay, maybe you need to do what I'm doing and back out and come back in. refresh, people, refresh. It didn't work for me, so who cares?
Uh,
QR code.
I don't even know how to. I mean, for real, like I don't know how to refresh like without completely getting out of
No,
YouTube.
you can't. I don't think. I think it's. I think you're just stuck. As I was talking about them. Robert says salt water is expensive and everything is temperamental, and so he says 3. Do more research. Jacob says do it and turn it into a brine shrimp culture.
Eh.
I've already had a brine shrimp culture like 3 times, and it almost worked the 3rd time because I forgot about it. But then I forgot about it again, and this time I left the window open and it went below freezing. And so my Brian Shrimp were like, fuck you, you neglected us, we're out. So yeah. Then Brian Shrimp won. I get the frozen shit now, they can't fight back. That was fucking hilarious. Why aren't you laughing? What's wrong with you?
Remember how we used to say that being like passing, being taken care of by you was like a badge of honor, or like should make things more
If you can survive my
expensive.
tank, if you can survive in my tank more than like 6 weeks, then you're a fucking champ, and you have a gold medal, and you have like the pedigree, so you're more expensive. You passed the gauntlet, dude. You did it.
It's the ultimate test of bulletproof.
The Shirley test of resiliency.
Yeah. And then directly after that, you started making all your shrimp live. So
yeah, I don't know what that was about. Like they started living, and then I found one dead today, and my mystery snail was eating it, and I thought the other snails were eating the mystery snail, so I picked the mystery snail up and then dropped the shrimp, and then I realized they were all eating the shrimp. But there's still live shrimp in here. Yeah, I know, right? There's plenty of live shrimp right here. I can't believe they made it through the fucking nitrofurazone. That shit was no joke. Got some crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, some shrimp made it through that.
Yes, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 8 that are just in my view.
Maybe they had a bunker.
Yeah, only 3. 2 of them are the black, right? Bunker. Only 2 of them are the black rose shrimp that I put in here after the nitrofurazone. So everybody else, the other 7, I said 7, right? Or 6. Anyway, the other ones are all previously occupied residents.
Yeah, I'm going with the bunker theory.
I know it. Like it's a dirty tank, so there's no telling how far they dug. Anyway, so that's funny. But look how good it looks, though. Can you see the sword and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
And then over here in the corner, right here, you've got that bulb that I'm still some Ponageton of some kind. I'm not really sure what it was, but it was right here in front of these rocks. But I was like, that's gonna be too tall, so I moved it over there in front of by the filter. But it's like this whole tank is just it's turning out pretty freaking cool, I think. So, but so if you don't think I should do saltwater, what do you think I should do with it? Because I was thinking my other option that I was thinking of was doing an all bottom dweller tank, like cories and loaches and stuff like that, rams maybe, something like that. All the things that dwell on the bottom, and maybe a few top dwellers, like hatchet fish or something. What do you think? Well,
I'm here.
Yeah, you are not.
I don't know how I'm here though, because it says the browser has blocked your mic and camera or something. I don't know. It's being dumb.
Oh, that's lovely. I was saying if you don't think I should do saltwater, what should I do? Like I was thinking a bottom dweller tank with maybe a top dweller or two, like a hatchet fish, but would do mostly like cories and loaches and shit on the bottom. And maybe some rams or some other like bottom dwelling cichlid. What do you think? What do you think I should do with the custom tank when I do it? Oh my god, she was gone. What the hell? Are you there?
Am I?
Yes, you are. Oh my god. I don't know which one you are.
I don't know which one I am either. Help! I'm
Hold
double.
on. Hold on, let me see if I can do something. Okay, you got one left. Are you still there?
Yep.
Okay, there you are. We got you. We got you.
You found the real me.
I found you. I am good at that.
This is the real me.
Oh man. Anyway, what I was trying to say is what should I do with the custom tank?
You should definitely not do saltwater.
Like I said, it was just a whim. I don't know if I'll do that
What are the dimensions? What is it gonna be?
Okay, it's gonna the side of the 29-gallon is gonna be my floor plan. So it's gonna be 30 inches, like 30 and a half inches by 18 and 3/4 inches is gonna be the footprint. And then the top will be anywhere from 15, I think around 15 inches to go up and down. The glass going up and down.
So
So
it's only gonna be 15 inches tall
about, yeah.
and 18 and something. So like the floor plan of a 40 breeder almost as far as like floor
Yeah. 18 by 30.
footprint.
Yeah.
So 18 inches deep and 30 inches. No, 30 inches deep and 18 inches. You got me confused.
Okay, it'll be 30 inches long,
Okay.
18 and 3/4 deep, and
Okay.
then tall. It'll be approximately, I'm not sure yet, depends on how the glass works, approximately 15 inches tall.
So you're laying a
29,
29 gallon on its side,
basically. Yeah.
and
But I'm cutting it
then
apart and putting it together again.
I don't know why that's blowing my mind.
It blew my mind when somebody suggested they would like take a tank that you've already got and use it to build a custom tank that because I had been talking about on a stream how I wanted to build a custom tank, but I didn't have the money for the glass. And they were like, "Didn't you just say you had like 70,000 fucking tanks empty?" I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "Well, can't you use one of them to create another tank?" And I was like, "Oh, I've got 29. That would be awesome. The footprint would be badass." So yeah, that's how that happened.
So it's gonna be so it's not gonna be a low boy, but
It'll be a shallow or a low boy, whatever you want to call it. It will be low. It only 12
so
to
it will
15
be a
inches.
low boy,
Yeah,
kinda.
a custom made low boy. That's how
Okay.
I'm labeling it. It's all about branding. It's all about branding, man. Branding.
Doing a lid for that's gonna suck unless you're gonna do like wood that sticks out the top of it and not do a lid. But then
Well,
you
I've got
gotta think about the
229.
fish.
So what I think I'm gonna do is just get those clips that you can get from Amazon that go on, so that way the glass lid will stay on top, and use the side of a second 29-gallon to make the lid for the top for the custom tank.
Smart. So
Yeah.
like butchering two tanks to make one nice one.
Fuck yes.
That's smart.
June says, "Shirley, are you just going to have fish in a saltwater tank? My mom had seahorses with only an internal box filter. Totally doable, but very inexpensive." No, I actually haven't gotten that far. I'm still like looking into stuff. I don't really even know if I want to do saltwater. It was just like kind of like I was telling Mel, just kind of like a whim. And don't die. Anyway, it was kind of like a whim, just some passing fancy. And when I get these ideas, I don't want to just let them go in case they have some merit. So I look into them a little bit, and then I go from there. So this is just one of those whims, kind of direction pointing type things. So and Cheryl says, "Will the real Melly Mel please stand up?"
Yeah, right.
June says, "Just do it." Almost a 40-gallon. Yes, exactly. It's almost 40, I think it's like 39 point something. But it's
How are you gonna do
cool.
it?
Well, the guy that I was telling you guys that I met at the that I met when I went, did that local meetup that I helped like get the word out for and get people to come to.
Yeah,
We
you
met
gotta
there.
keep that up, otherwise that group might die.
Yeah, no,
It's
I
been a
told the
while.
guy who helped arrange it, I was like, we need to do something. We need to do something. He's like, well, I found somewhere to do it. It's just I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance to actually do it. So I'm gonna have to like jump on and see if I can help him in any way get that going. But
Yeah.
he said, he's a glass he's a glass cutter. That's what he does. He works with glass. And he says he's made many custom tanks. So he knows how to do it in a DIY fashion. So he's going to help me make it the same way you could do it at home with no special equipment other than just like a glass cutter, which is like $10. So
Nice.
yeah, so he's supposed to help me work with it, which we haven't talked in a little while because we've both been busy, but that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, you need to respect out.
Yeah, yeah. So, but last time I talked to him, he said, "Don't worry, we're gonna do that tank." Because I told him, I said, even with all this shit going on, I'm not sure how long I'll be able to even have fish tanks. But let me tell you something: even if they take all my fish tanks away from me, I'm doing that motherfucking custom tank. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. If it's the last video I have to do for my channel, I am doing it. He's like, "No, no, no, it's okay. We'll do it. We'll do it. Don't worry. I'm not bailing on you." I'm like, "Okay." But yeah, he's just he said he's made plenty of custom tanks, so he knows how to do it with the specialized tools and shit like that. But he also knows how to do it in a DIY fashion because he does it. He's done it before, so he can tell us, show us what we need to see. June says she had them in a 10-gallon tall tank for years. She'd take the babies to the LFS and get what she needed, but she was great at everything. Oh, she's talking about her mom with the seahorses. That's cool. See, I hope if something ever happens to me and my kid's like, my mom was great at everything. She's awesome. I hope she never loses that superhuman. You know how kids put on their parents like they're super people.
Yep.
My kid's like, she's like, I know I got to take care of your ass, but I still love you anyway.
Yeah, it's almost like parents to kids they don't like register as people.
Right.
Like you're a whole nother entity.
Right. Well, I've had a hard time because most of the time that, granted, I grew up in a cult, as most of you know. So my experience is not typical of most people's, from what I understand. But I grew up seeing children being taught as or treated as if they were just like these little things that people owned that they had to get, that they had to teach to grow up. And it's just like I've always said that's not fair because they're just people that haven't taught how to live in society yet. They just got to learn how to be people. That's all it is. They're people. You got to teach how to do it. And so, like, it really pissed me off to see kids being treated like they're not people in charge of their own autonomy just because they're kids. You know what I mean? They're not a reflection of me. They're not another me. They're not a little mini me. They are their own person in their own right, and they have a right to be treated as such because they are human. So I have a little
The
difficulty with
joys
it.
of cults.
The cult didn't teach me that. The cult taught me that children were things.
Even better.
Anyway, uh, oh, June says being told I'm like my mom, I get teary. Me too, June. Like my mom is still with me, but like if anything were to happen to her, it would kill me. Like because especially because I'm so far away, couldn't get to her now if I wanted to. So that like
Yeah, that's hard.
yeah, that's really hard on me, especially when she got like 3 months or 4 months after I moved here, she found out she had cancer.
Yeah.
Like I was like, seriously, you waited to get cancer until I moved?
How could you?
I was like, why? What the timing, Mom? Of course, she laughed because she knew I wasn't kidding or that I was just kidding. But, and she knows I deal with shit with humor. So,
Yeah,
but
the
yeah, like
nerve.
that's if somebody knows my mom, that's one of the highest compliments they can give me is that I'm like my mom, because my mom's done her fair share of dumb shit. She has, who hasn't? But she's always done it with the best of intentions, and she's always, really tried to put us.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Yeah.
surprised that you feel that way about your mom after being raised like you were.
Well, my mom, it took a while for me to understand why the things went the way they did as a child, as I was a kid. But then I realized growing up and with having kids, it's not one of those, oh, you'll understand when you're a parent kind of things. It was like, because I don't agree with some of the choices she's made. Like, I feel like they're could have been better choices made, and she didn't make a decision that I would feel that I would make. But at the same time, she's another human, and humans
Right.
do human things. They
Dude,
don't always get it
yeah,
right.
dumb things.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not mad at her. Like, I don't have any sort of negative connotation towards my mother about the decisions she's made because I don't understand them, and I don't would not make the same decision. But at the same time, I understand that she was facing some things that I could never understand, and so she did the best of the worst. She took the best side of the worst she could.
You mean
So it's like,
she played the hand she was dealt?
yeah, exactly. She
Yeah.
did what she could to win with what she had. So I recognize that because that's what I tell people all the time is like it's one thing after another. It's you don't get a break when you're in a situation like I am. You don't get a break. It's all constant and you get through it or you don't. There's no choice in the matter. It's no how did you do it? You do it because you don't have a choice. You do it because you have to. So it's like knowing that my mom, even though I disagree with the way she's done some things, I have absolute all the respect for her in the world because with the knowledge she had, she did what she could. So
That's all you can do.
yeah, exactly. And I
Yeah.
fought that for a long time. And although I don't understand her making the decisions she's made the way she did them, because like I said, I wouldn't do the same thing. I understand why she
Right.
did it. And that is what I understand when somebody says you'll understand when you become a parent. I don't think it's you'll understand the decision your parents made. It's you'll understand where they're coming from and how it was to make a decision like that. I don't think it.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Let's go.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah.
my mom is very important to me, and that's the biggest. The only thing I really miss about being in Arkansas is my mom. Really. So
Yeah, it's well, for me, like I want to be near family or whatever, but like it's important to me, I think, and I don't understand being far away from them if you cannot be or whatever.
yeah,
But like I don't really have that choice because they're not really around anymore. But like, like I think being close to family is important.
I do too. But definition of family is subjective, though. Like
Well,
because
there's
I
the
don't.
family you're born with, and then there's the family you choose.
Yeah, and I think like you can't choose who you're born to, but you can choose who you make a family from. So that's that can
And
include
I
people
feel
that
like getting involved in stuff like this, like the fish community, like that's
yeah
important. A lot of people don't have, you know, um, great family
support
life,
system.
and so
Yeah,
yeah, so they find it here, and it's like the same reason why a lot of people like, I guess one example would be religion and church. It's the community
yeah,
that you're trying to go to. So
yeah. That's the biggest draw usually from people is because they
yeah.
don't they find a community, a home that they feel is welcoming, and they just it sucks them in. I think that's what the deal was with my mom. That's why we got involved with what we did. I don't even have any animosity because I understand as a mom, she had 5 kids. She was on her own. She was working and doing everything, taking care of us all on her own. She had no help, no support, and she did what she had to scrape by and survive. So it's like I don't knowing the stuff I deal with now. I get it. So um, and we didn't make it easy for her. I can't. I probably shouldn't say some of the things I plan on doing. I plan on saying, but uh, a certain member of our family helped rob a bank when they were
What?
15. When they were 15, and I'm not going to tell you what state that was in, but they went and hid in the woods for I think it was like 2 weeks or something, buying 4-wheelers and stupid shit like that with the money that they stole.
Wow.
And my mom took that person and sent them ahead of us with the caveat that they were to keep their mouth shut and not say jack shit to nobody about why they left. And yeah, and so a few weeks later, we all went to Arkansas. But yeah, so we never made it easy for my mom. We didn't.
Yeah.
She worked hard for what she got. I'm serious, and she didn't get much. I feel so bad for her. She tries to like I can't
And
even
this
tell you.
is why you don't have kids. And if you do
Right?
have kids, you only have one.
That's why I said oh hey Beto, hi. How are you? I hope you're doing okay.
He came in
Yeah,
at the perfect time.
yeah, right. I tell people all the time that yeah, I've only got one kid. I learned my lesson on the first try.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I was so scared. I was so scared when I was pregnant. I was like, it better not be twins, even though there's no twins in my family. Like, and
Yeah.
anything like that, I was like, oh God. I was like thinking about the bitch who had like 7 of them at once, and I was like, oh no.
Wasn't it 8? I thought it was 8. Are you talking about the Octomom? Wasn't that 8?
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I don't understand.
it
Too
doesn't
many,
matter
we'll
either
put it
way if it's
that
too
way.
many. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing is my family, there's twins all over the place. So it's just like I was going, let's not have twins, let's not have twins, let's not have twins, let's not have twins, let's not have twins.
Yeah.
I said we only hear one heartbeat. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's just my mom had twins, and I was like, oh God, I'm gonna have another one of my sisters, and I don't want to have my sister, that sister. I don't want to have her. Like, she's not like above the twins. Ahead. No, wait, no, she's behind the twins. Anyway, that's a long story short. Anyway, she had twins. It didn't happen. My sister was born, and my sister is not a very good person to be relying on.
Did they ever get caught for robbing this bank?
No,
Well, was it like in the middle of nowhere, Hicktown or
I had
something?
no,
No.
no, 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 no. It was in a pretty. I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna make me sound racist, but I promise I'm not being racist. It has nothing to do with the color of the skin. It was in a very ghetto town.
I like how you have to preface you
Well,
saying
because
that.
I
Like,
wasn't, I didn't use you before, but then when I said that, there,
it's
like I had
because
two
we're on the
people.
internet.
Yeah, and I had two people look at me, and they were both like women of color, and I was like, they were like, "What do you mean by ghetto?" I was like, "No, no, 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 no! Don't kill me. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. That's not at all where I was going." So, but because we lived in it, like we lived in an area that was very urban, just
Well,
there
the
was a lot of
term or
poor
whatever, like,
people.
there's a lot of people that choose to live in those type of situations. I think it, like like I feel like that term is not just reserved for
No, I don't
one
either.
race.
Yeah, exactly. Because like I like living in a situation like that, I've seen many like
Yeah.
different people throughout their many cultures and stuff like that. So it's like, and I was really young, but we did some stupid shit. So I saw plenty of stupid kids of all stupid races.
We're all stupid in the end.
Other like I do not discriminate. They're all stupid. We're all stupid.
Yeah,
So
equally dumb.
yeah.
Anywho, they never got caught for this bank.
No, not no, no. I don't know if the other people did. My person
Did
that
they
I'm telling you
actually get
about did
away
not.
with anything?
Bought like four wheelers and shit. I don't know if he got to keep anything because my mom wrapped him up
Oh,
and
hell
sent him the fuck
no.
out.
Wait, did she call the cops at all, or she just told him to leave?
No, no, no. When he came home, she shipped him off.
She what?
Shipped him off.
Oh, shipped him off.
Yeah, ahead of us. That's probably the reason we had to move. Period. I need to be not like saying this shit on fucking. Yeah, it's probably a bad idea.
Hey, no names, nobody, no, you're
No,
fine.
I don't. Nobody here cares. So,
No,
but
it's
yeah,
interesting, is what it is.
yeah. I'm telling you, I've had so many people tell me like, you need to make a book. I'm like, I can't remember half the shit that happens. I have to ask for verification if something actually happened or if I dreamed it. So it's like, I really don't think that that's a good tell-all book if I'm telling everything but what happened.
You could, I mean, it'd be a great book still. I mean, you could just be like based off a true story.
Right. I told my mom at some point we're gonna sit down and I'm gonna pick her brain and be like, okay, this is what I remember. Fill me in on the rest that I don't remember, and just kind of pick through things like that. And if I do ever collect anything into, it's just gonna be like hey, these are my memories. This is what happened. One day at school, I was like this. And then 20 years later, I was married. And then when I was a baby, it's going to be one of those things. You got to stick with me or you're not going to get through the story.
Yeah. You might want to be a little bit more
Yeah,
in the
no,
timeline.
I have to construct it a little bit.
No, I don't have the, I mean, you being the least patient person that I know, I don't know how you write or want to think about writing a book because I feel like that takes so much patience.
It
Book
does.
writing,
But at the same time, it's
reading.
like the only thing that reading and writing are the only thing that slows my brain down. Like I can, but then again, I write things so quickly. That song that I wrote, the Titan of Tragedy, the one that I did with the AI singing and
Your
stuff.
first one?
Yeah, my first one on here. I wrote that in 10 minutes.
Mm.
Like it's not that I have a hard time writing it once it happens. It takes me a minute to get that thing that kicks me off. Once it kicks me off, I'm off to the races. Like I'm out there, it's gone, done. Like it takes me no time. When I was in college, somebody would ask me to write a paper for them, although I never did that.
Wink, wink.
I would do a 5-page paper in 2 days. So
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely wink, wink.
yeah. once I get a idea about something, I can put it on paper. It's the talking it out, it's the saying it out loud and trying to get somebody to listen to me that's the problem. I can put it on paper. You can win wars with what I can put on paper. I'm just kidding. No, I am really confident about my writing though. I'm very proud of my writing. That's one thing I've always been confident in and I haven't ever questioned in my ability to write something, whatever it may be, I can write it. So like that's the one thing I've always been proud of. So I don't really have much in the way of insecurity when it comes to that.
Now you got me wanting to test it.
Okay.
Ask you to write me crazy stuff.
Okay. No, seriously, do it. I love doing stupid challenges like that. I really do. Oh my God, please do.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me what you want me to write.
Oh no, this is not a think of right now thing.
Oh, you can't. I'm supposed to write on the fly, but you can't think of the subject on the fly? What the
Nope.
hell, Mel? Talk about double standards.
You're welcome.
I've posted so many times on my Facebook and on different platforms and stuff about like, hey, anybody got anything they want to learn about? I can write a descriptive paper. Does anybody want a story? I can write something cool, a poem. You want to, I can do that song. I've got this. Just somebody please give me something to fucking write about. Nobody wants to give me anything to write about. So do so. Please do so because I will fuck up your brain.
That bad a writer's block?
No, that good.
Ah, guess you're a glass half full type of
No,
person.
I'm glass all the way full. If you can't handle a sip, don't come to the cup.
That's one way to put it.
I didn't really know what else to say. It just kind of popped out of my mouth. So,
Like things tend to do.
oh, oh,
Oh yes, I said you had a big mouth. Yay, we all knew this.
oh.
Oh my goodness. Is that the time?
10:13. So it's 1:13 your time. Yes, 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 yes. It is.
Yep.
Right
Oh
about
my goodness.
being poor in the richest country. Oh, June, I'm already doing that. It's called Eat the Rich. Eat the Rich because we're hungry. Eat the Rich. No, seriously though, I'm like working on that. I'm thinking about something that would be, yeah, that would be fun like that. So don't worry, I will be doing it. We will eat the rich, grab our pitchforks and our torches. We shall storm the gates, take what's ours, and eat the rich. I better be quiet. I'll end up in alligator Alcatraz. Anyway, sorry. You there? Oh my god, I think Mel left me. Did she leave me? She left me. She better not have done it on purpose. We're gonna have some problems here. You're gonna want to fight. Oh no, here she's back. See, you hear me talking shit, Mel?
I
Oh great,
missed you
are you
talking
there?
shit.
I said, did you hear me talking shit? I saw that you were gone. I was like, she better get back here. I'm gonna kick her ass. I don't remember what I said. I said some shit. I talked some shit, but you know how I am. I talk some shit and I don't even remember what it is, so it doesn't matter.
Really, Julian? Yep, I'm here.
You're here.
Tell me to stop hitting buttons.
Stop hitting buttons before I kick your ass. Don't make me come up there. That's expensive, and I don't know if I really can. Anita.
You'll astral project yourself up here.
Oh yeah, I did that yesterday, but I couldn't quite make it. I didn't have a ticket across the river Styx. I thought it was funny. I'm a little inebriated. Leave me alone.
Where?
You want to know something funny? In the
Always.
jungle, in the jungle tank, the jungle Val, and the leopard Val that I've got in there is growing in some places in just like little spurts, but everywhere else it's like not growing very well. But the main thing you see in my tank is all the roots from the terrestrial plants hanging down into the fucking water and all the rocks and stuff. It's pretty cool. But it's just like there's no green in the tank. It's all on the outside of the tank.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I think so. Don't mock them.
Yeah, I will get my plant wall back.
Yes, you will. That's going to be amazing when you do. You know what you need to do? You need to take a little video, like a 30-second video or something, every day of it growing, or maybe like a 15-second video, so that we've got this little thing where it shows it growing and stuff as you go until it gets to a big thing, and then publish it all just like a long, frame after frame video of it growing.
You mean a
So,
time lapse?
yeah, shut up! Don't make me look stupid. I already do that well enough on my own.
Yeah, if they have like special cameras for that, and like if I wish I had that, that would be
You
really
don't have
cool.
to. Just take like a little, like every day, take a picture or like a 10
Right?
second or something little video and just stitch it together and you'll have it. There's ways around it.
Yeah, yeah.
So it would be cool. I think it would be a really good idea. But then again, it's
I
no mood.
agree.
Beto says he wrote a poem once for his high school newspaper. How did that go? Did it work for you? I was published like 3 or 4 times when I was 16, but it was just like in the National Library of Poetry, so I don't really know how important that really was.
So I worked on our high school newspaper, right? I worked on it the whole year. Had
Oh, nice.
no idea, no idea whatsoever what the thing was called until the very last day.
I never got to write on my school newspapers, not any of them that I ever went to. So, oh, June, like a time lapse. Yes, yes, yes. I get it. It's I'm dummy.
Everyone knows but you, Shirley.
Everyone but me. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna say? I was raised in a cult. Leave me alone. That's an excuse
Yeah.
for everything.
What
Leave me
what
alone.
were you, raised in a barn? No.
No, I was raised in a cult.
Yeah, that's gonna be the new saying rather than raised in a barn.
Were you raised in a cult? Yes, 3 times, as a matter of fact.
You were raised in a cult 3 times?
Well, probably more than that if you count each individual time.
What the fuck? Shirley, do you need another dab?
Yeah, should I do one? Because I think I should do one right now. Yeah, okay, let's do a dab. Thanks
Oh
for the idea.
gosh.
That was really good. Oh God. You started it. It was your fault. I wasn't even thinking about it until you said it.
You're welcome.
That was epic. Beto says I wrote it like I was writing lyrics for a rap song, but it worked out and it wasn't bad. That's funny because my Monet is Immortal I wrote to be a rap song too. That's funny. I didn't make it rappy because I don't know how to do that, but I let the AI do that part for me. But I did everything else. I did the pretty stuff like the writing and the creativity. I need a dab. This is really a bad idea to put me in front of the camera. when I'm not exactly. Well, I mean, I always say I'm going to be YouTube famous for all the wrong reasons. Smoke it if you got it, says June. Yeah. Oh, I've got this. Okay. You don't really care. I'm going to tell you anyway. I've got this really cool torch that I call my jet engine. So it's really cool. It will literally make it sound like you are behind an airplane, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking shit. But sorry, I'm distracted because I'm looking at shit that I'm not supposed to be looking at. Why, Mel? Why doesn't it work?
Why doesn't what work?
My hand. Sorry,
Uh,
my hand. I'm trying not to drop my phone. Is what's going on, and then it's just like, oh shit, oh shit. That's what I was waiting on. Oh